AI is everywhere, and for few tasks, AI is really powerful, and I admit that. But if you're a photographer and retouches a lot of photos, then do you really rely on AI? Will AI give you that control? Today, I'm going to introduce you with a tool named Retouch4me Apex. That is a lifesaver tool for photographers. It's AI driven tool, but it will give you the control that you cherished for. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. When you are retouching a photo, it involves a lot of tasks, like you need to remove the blemishes, you need to lift up the face, you need to remove the eye vessel, you need to do dodge and burn and whatnot, and it requires a lot of time. But when you're using Retouch4me Apex, it will dramatically reduce the time you spend in front of a computer. So first you need to download Retouch4me Apex application. It's a standalone application and you can do the retouching there. It also comes with a plugin for Photoshop, and I'll also definitely show you how you can use it inside Photoshop. So I'll put a link in the description. If you click on that link, you will get 20 free credit, and with that credit you can edit free 20 photos. I mean, you can retouch 20 photos and see it yourself. If that works for you, then you can purchase it, and if you purchase using JP20 coupon code, then you will get 25% discount. I'll put everything in the description below. So just click on the link and go to their website, download it and install it. Once you install it, just click here to open it because it's a standalone application. Also, I'll show you how you can use it with Photoshop. So first you need to import a photo. You can just click and drag an image. I have prepared few images. Suppose I want to edit this image. I can just simply click and drag it here to open it. And then I can just make it full screen to give a better preview. Here is the tools panels, and here is the preview panels, and here is all the sliders that you can control. Before you start, you need to click on start retouching. You can see here is the credits. So first time you'll get 20 credits to test the application. If I just click here, start retouching, it will automatically do the calculation and apply the retouching that is required for this particular photo. And then you can definitely control it. So I'll show you how you can control it. It will take a bit to process the photos because it will upload the photos to their server and do the calculation there and return the photos here. And then you can do all the processing here. So it's almost done. Yeah, 100% done, and it's downloading. I am showing you it in real time so that you can have that proper experience, how long take to edit a photo. So you can see the before and after. If I just turn the AI off, you can see here is the before, and if I just click on default, here is the retouching. Isn't that cool? I really like the retouching and it's look really professional. The benefit of using this Apex is when you are doing retouching with a AI like Gemini or ChatGPT or whatnot, then it will reduce the quality of your photo. But when you're using this is a professional tool, it will not reduce the quality of your photo. So there are few controls that you can use, and from here you can just turn the AI retouching on or off. If you just want to apply the portrait essential, you can click there, then it will just apply the essential features that is required for this photo. So I will just turn all off and then show you one by one. The first one is lifting. So if you click here, it will correct the jawline. You can see it's correcting it. And if you click on this arrow, you can change all the settings, like you can select the face, and then you can change the masculinity, femininity, and double chin correction and whatnot. And you can also change the hair volume. You can see it's changing here, and you can change the smoothness, of course. And then the next one is healing. If you click here, it will remove the blemishes and spots. So here is some option like keep bindi. So if the person have a bindi mark, then you can of course keep it. So if I click here, there isn't any, so I'll just turn it off. Then dodge and burn. So when you are doing dodge and burn, it will give a dimension to the photo. So if I just enable it, you will see it's removing the darker patches here, and also you can control it by here. And you can add warmth, because when you are doing dodge and burn, sometimes the shadow area turns into gray. So you can add some warmth to there, and if you increase a lot, then you will see very warm patches. I don't want that, so keep it minimal like this to match with the makeup. Okay, perfect. And the next one is portrait volumes. You can enable it to give it a little pop. And then eye vessels. So if there are any vessels line visible on her eye, if I enable it, it will remove that. For this case, there isn't any eye vessel, so it's not doing anything. Then eye brilliance, you can make the eye pop by adding white color to the eyes, and you can control it using this slider. Then glass glare removal. So if there's any glass glare, then you can remove that. Then skin tone, then mattifier. It's a very cool feature. Mattifier remove the shiny parts of the image. So if you enable it, then you'll see the shiny parts of her nose is gone. So if I disable it, here is, you can see a shiny part, and if I enable it, it's not there. And you can of course control it. I'll just give it a little bit for this photo. Then white teeth is not visible, so it will not work for this photo. Then stray hairs, you can enable it to remove the fuzzy hairs. Then dust removal, then fabric. So if there are any wrinkles on fabrics, then you can remove the fabric wrinkles. Then clean backdrop, so you can clean the backdrop, and from here you can also control a little bit of the things that you want. Suppose if you have found a mark on her face is removed by mistakes, then you can just click here to the eraser, and then you can just reveal or show any mark that you want to keep. Similarly, if you want to hide anything, you can use the brush tool, and you can invert the mask here. You can paint a area and it will remove that part from the area using AI. You can also do that from here. So that's it for the panel. Once you do that, you can click here on save, then it will ask for, and then you can just click OK. It will save the image. So if I go here on this folder, here is our retouch photo. Of course, you can save the photo as save as, so that it will not rewrite the photos. So that's really a cool application. You can try the application. Also, you can use this application with Photoshop. Let me show you how you can use this with Photoshop. If I click here, I can just maybe click and drag this photo here to open it in Photoshop. So once you install Retouch4me Apex, there will be a plugin available for Photoshop. If you go to filter, then you will see Retouch4me, and then you can click Retouch4me Apex. It will open that panel inside Photoshop, and from there you can do the retouching. So here, if I click on start retouching, it will do the calculation and do the retouching. And like we did before, you can change all the necessary things from here, and once you do that, you can save this image with the editable layers file inside Photoshop, and you can manipulate your retouching manually if you need. Okay, the retouching is done. If I show you the before, here is the before and here is the after. I really liked it. So once you do all the retouching, manipulating the sliders, then you can click here on create layers, and then you can click on apply. So it will apply the edits here inside Photoshop, and it will give you editable layers files that you can manipulate later. So it's showing progress. So here you can see we're getting a separate folder, Retouch4me. This is the after and this is the before. And inside that you will get the lifting, you'll get skin, and there you'll get the portrait volumes, dodge and burn layer, heel layer, white teeth and whatnot. So it will give you a lot of flexibility. Again, you can also make actions. If I show you, if I delete this, then I can go to Windows, and there I can click on actions. So the action panel will appear here. From here, I can make new actions. If I just name it Retouch4me Apex, and then I can just click on record, it will start recording. And then whatever you do, it will record it. Like if I go to filter, then I can go to Retouch4me, then I can go to Retouch4me Apex. And then if I click on here, it will record it. and there we need to click here and then apply. So once it imports the layers, you can go to File, and there you can go to Automate and then Retouch4me Apex Automation. Once you do that, you can click Stop and then you can save it and then click on Save. So here is the Retouch4me Apex. If I just remove this and then if I select the photo and click here on this Retouch4me Apex, it will do the automation automatically here and it will import the layers file inside my Photoshop panel, and there you can continue working. So there you go, you can see it's done. It's done the work for me. Again, if I do another one, I can go here and then maybe I can import this photo, and there I can click here on Retouch4me and it will do the retouching automatically for me and give me the files, and definitely it will going to save a lot of times when you are retouching the photos, especially if you want that professional look out of your photos. Yeah, it's there. So it's that easy. Now if you want to control anything, you can do it from here. All the layers are available. So that's all for today. If you really like this tool, you can try that tool from the link in the description. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Until then, goodbye.